What's going on, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy DMV back with another one. So this morning I had to think about something. I was like, Mike McCarthy has had quite the experience of losing his franchise quarterback in a season, and he's done it multiple times. One notable time was a couple of years ago with Dak Prescott, and we weren't able to really get things going. But I actually had to rewind things and look back a couple times. So he lost Aaron Rodgers for the year in 2017. They finished 7-9 that year. In 2013, they finished 8-7-1. So this is the year that I kind of want to mark and, kind of talk about. That Green Bay Packers team started out 5-2 in the game against the Chicago Bears. Aaron Rodgers goes out with a collarbone injury, and they end up losing that game. They end up, like I said, finishing that season 8-7-1. Aaron Rodgers' starting record that year was 6-3, just 6-3. So that's not necessarily a world beater, but it is a winning record, right? Nonetheless, the Packers finished outside with the other 7 starts, finished 2-4-1. And in that year, you guys remember, it was actually ironic, they rallied to beat the Cowboys from a 26-3 deficit. In the week before that, they had rallied to beat the Falcons. So those were the 2 wins that they did have in Aaron Rodgers' absence. And those wins were good enough to prop them and have them in a Week 17 showdown with the Chicago Bears, in which the Packers were able to prevail and win that game in order to go into the wild card. So I say that to say this. That year, they leaned heavily on Eddie Lacy. Eddie Lacy rushed for over 1,100 yards and 11 TDs. And they were able to hold things together until Aaron Rodgers got back. So I think that is good enough right there to where it's, if the Cowboys can kind of hold things together with Cooper Rush until Dak gets back, we would kill for a Dak Prescott 6-3 record in a division where nobody is proven. And that's the biggest thing. The Lions proved that the Eagles aren't as good as you think they are, no matter if they're a different Lions team or not. The Eagles have shown that they're not really a team that should be front runners. The Giants probably had the best win in the division, and they were able to beat the Titans, which, that if you watch that football game, neither one of those teams played good football. And if you watch the Jaguars and the Washington game, neither one of those teams played good football. Now, a win is a win, so I won't discredit anybody in the division. They all won. But what I'm saying is nobody is really proven, and it's still early. Going back to that 2013 Green Bay team, that defense was ranked 25th. So we have the run game if we're able to lean on it, but we have a much better defense than that Green Bay team had. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that Mike McCarthy and staff can rally some games together, go 500 until Dak Prescott is able to come back in the new 4 to 6 week timetable. So I'm not a guy that's going to tell you to drink the Kool-Aid. I'm not a guy that's going to tell you that, keep faith alive or else you're not a fan. Not what I'm going to say. What I'm going to say is I'm a football guy, and I understand what confidence can do and what momentum can do. And there is the possibility that it's still early. The Cowboys can figure out how to get some early momentum with some of the teams on the schedule, and they can hold things together until Dak Prescott can get back. Maybe create a formula for this team that actually works, So keep that in mind. Go back, do your research, because I did it, on the 2013 Green Bay Packers, and watch how Mike McCarthy held that team together with the Band-Aid and got that team to the playoffs. Because what I will say is, a couple of years ago when Dak Prescott went out, if Dak was able to return in that year, there's no doubt in my mind that the Cowboys make the playoffs. No doubt in my mind. So Dak is able to come back this year. We just got to hold it together until he can. But all right, man, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell each time I come out with content. Also, man, if you disagree, leave a comment in the comment section. You guys know that I'll definitely interact with everybody. All right, man, I'm out. Peace.